Favourite here in race one. Back inside the line, the filly. Starter Mick Vickers with the button. Set, racing. Quagmire last of them away. Precious God got back soon after. First to get going is Riveting Rosie. Won the start over Viva Marconi, Who Says Yes, and then came Precious God. And back there at the tail end of the field, Quagmire as they whip down the side of the course and going past the 1100. Riveting Rosie with the brakes going on leads the way, fires up onto the Chewy. 3/4 of a length on Viva Marconi, Who Says Yes is third. Up there running fourth, getting an ideal trip there with perfect cover as Precious God. A length and a half away behind those is Quagmire. They head past the 750 point and the leader is Riveting Rosie on top and showing the way for Smokin' Joe as a party by a length on Viva Marconi, Who Says Yes third. Louis bides his time at the 600 with Precious God being trailed in turn by Quagmire, the last of the quintet. Nearing the corner they head by the 500, Riveting Rosie, 3/4 Viva Marconi being hustled along, and now Louis makes his move. He comes out three wide, Precious God being put into it, the hot pot. Who Says Yes back on the rails fourth, and then Quagmire at the top of the straight, and Precious God getting out to the middle of the track, races to the lead from Riveting Rosie, Who Says Yes, Quagmire, Viva Marconi. It can't go on, and Precious God is lengthening stride impressively. 100 left to go, out by 3, nearly 4 at the finish, and goes home to record back-to-back wins. Precious God won it by 3.5. Quagmire, Who Says Yes third home. Riveting Rosie weakened to finish fourth, and back there at the tail end of the 5 is Viva Marconi. Number 2, the winner, Precious God. Brandon Louis beats 1 Quagmire in 1:24.61, winning by 3.5 lengths. Placings are 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5 and 3. Precious God, 2 wins now from 6. A Playing God filly out of Precious Cargo, owned by Cole Loxton, prepared by Paula Wagg. Brandon Louis in the saddle, justifying the 155 quote at the finish. The returning Quagmire by Longleaf from Truancy, Simon Miller, Clint Johnston, Porter second. Who Says Yes third by Yes 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 from Sazavi, trained by Ryan Hill, ridden by Chanel Cooper. 2, 1, 5, 3 placings here, but a very impressive win as she builds her reputation further. Precious God from a limited 6-start career. Race 2, the Wittens Irrigation and Design Handicap over 1,000. Number 5 comes out, Star Power, and just the 6 to run, and they'll jump at 19 past 2. Time to go to the yard. Precious God at 155 at the finish. Quagmire at $5 in that pay 1-2. Lockie Taylor joining us after the victory. She's run home in 35-1-2, lobbed into an ideal spot and got a lovely drag up to the corner. Louis pulled her out and the race was pretty much over from that point.
Absolutely, Darren. It was a nice, easy watch if you were on the favourite in Precious God to start the day. Winning trainer Paula Wagg joins me now. Paula, easy watch in the run, but pre-race, how was the heart rate? Vetted behind the barriers? You never like to see that.
Yeah, it wasn't good. She just got a little bit anxious. She just likes to get on with it. And, yeah, it was a bit of a worry, but I saw that nothing bad happened to her in the gate. She just got a bit restless. So, yeah, not ideal, but she put them away pretty well today.
Last start, Brandon just rode her like the best horse in the race and she duly saluted, but with a kinder run, she really put them away stylishly today.
I think that's the first time she's actually gone in a race and hasn't sat deep, to be honest. So that's what I said to him. There's 5 horses in the race. Just don't get wide, whatever you do. Just, just be one out at the best, So, no, absolutely perfect ride, perfect result. And, yeah, it means a lot to me, this horse, because I've followed her since she was a little foal and saw her as a weanling and went through all her breaking in and everything, and I trained her mother. So, yeah, so a really nice result, an emotional result.
6 starts now for the filly in her first preparation. Does she go to the paddock now, or are you keen to see her on a Saturday?
No, I don't like getting asked those questions straight after the race because you never know what's going to happen. But all I know is in the stable, she's absolutely thriving. She's loving it, and as you can see, she pulls up with a really low heart rate every time she races, so she's got a good set of lungs on her.
And that was on display today. Well done, Paula.
Thank you very much.
There's Paula Wag after the win of Precious God, a stylish victory. And Scotty, as we touched upon with Paula, that was a very, very easy watch if you're on at the shorts.
Well, exactly right. Paid $1.40 on the tote in the end. 2, 1, 5 and 3. But the favourite did what the favourite was expected to do, and that was come out there and realistically toy with rivals. That race was over a long, long way from home. She got a lovely bit of cover on the back of Viva Marconi. She eased out and around heels. Just before the turn, you could actually see, as they straightened for home, Brandon Louis took a look over his left shoulder just to see how quickly she'd covered them. Brandon's going to join us now after weighing in here, and it's back-to-back wins for Precious God. Brandon, that was even more impressive than her maiden.
Yeah, exactly, and I was a bit worried. She got that little manners now. She got a bit impatient in the bit, and she ran and found herself on the other divider, and I was like, oh. But she's just little playing God filly. Just everything is a game for her, you know. She worked back in with John. We had a perfect run, and I was just told of the passengers there and just try to stay out of trouble a bit early before the bend. Horse was just not going good enough, and once I asked her, she sort of gave me, and yeah, she pretty good horse, I think, so far, you know. It's exciting how she can do after that, but yeah, she did pretty well.
It's exciting for you, it's exciting for Paula, Jason, everybody that's involved, Brennan as well. And the one thing about that win was you're able to look after her.
Yes, exactly. I think it's all about, I think I have to thank Paula, but really stick with me, and I ride her every day. So probably it's a bit of a relation there. We know each other, and but yeah, I need to thanks Jason Hines that can help Paula every day, and the owners. But yeah, exciting.
Enjoy the ride, well done.
Thank you very much.
There's Brandon Louis combining with Paula Wag and Precious God to take out the opener here at Ascot. On the other side of the replay and the break, we'll be taking a look at the Larkhill trial report with the team from the Sports Daily in Taylor Cortland and Digby Beecham.